presentation. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risacher. And it's Dort in at the point. And for Cleveland, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Stolen by Garland. Lets it go from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. To the paint, he's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Mobley right side. 5 to shoot. Hunter for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
Outside, Dort. Johnson outside. Shot from free throw range. Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Mitchell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Outside Daniel. No good on the 3. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hunter, no one around him, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Atlanta. Johnson outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Risacher. Here's Okongwu. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Here's Dort. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Dort passes to Richards. Risacher in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And stolen by Daniels. To the inside. Outside, Dort. Down low, Dort. And Dort stays with it.
And they've got to keep... him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a scores if you're not aware of it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland finds McCollum. In the corner, it's Hunter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Okongwu was screened. And it's Dort on the drive.
I like when Dort seeks out his offense, using that athleticism well there on the drive.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Allen passes to Garland. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. And Garland has it in the corner. Shoots over Dort. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Okongwu with a screen on Garland to the middle. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's check in now with our Allie Lapores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you, Kevin.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Dort. Pass to Riziche. Takes a 3. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
McCollum against Daniels. They need this one. Atlanta with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. On the floor. The Hawks leading by 6. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Out to Price. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And the Hawks lead by 7.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Hartenstein with the screen for McCollum. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice decision by McCollum, giving up the rock.
And so Simons will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Champagnie. Takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell outside. Here's Tyson. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Kicks it out to McCollum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And Cleveland making a change here. Carter's checked in. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 3-point game. McCollum against Simon. Pass to Sharp. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Mitchell against Sharp. Mitchell kicks to McCollum. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks leading by 3. 1:04 left to play here in the first. Sharp finds Price. And finished off by Price.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it. He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Hartenstein against Bridges. Simons, the pass to Price. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Sharp missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Cullen is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Carter. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And developed into such a good scorer, D has to pay close attention to Simons.
Throw good, Simon. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Now, here's Price. To the middle. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. Hartenstein finds Mitchell. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Simons against McCollum. Simons, the pass to Price. Now, here's Sharp. Over Mitchell. Stolen by Carter. Mitchell against Price. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Rockets. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's Price on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Price passes to Simons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Toronto Man's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
Your Cavaliers, number 14,
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A nice shot by Carter.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Simon. Pass to Sharp. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter. So we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cracks in the tray. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Reza Shea is coming in for Price. Daniels, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Dort in for Anthony Simons. And there's the call on Reza Shea. That is his first foul of the game. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Garland against Dort. Carter with a screen on Dort. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the wing jumper.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Reza Shea, guarded by Garland. Daniels passes to Richards. De Silva with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Tipped away. Daniels with it, now defended by McCollum. For 3. No good, shot missing. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Carter. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dort with the bounce pass. Now Reza Shea. Nothing on the board. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's De Silva. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Garland. It's good from long range. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
The ball movement on this run has been and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Hartenstein. Evan Mobley comes in for Carter. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for McCullough. And then for Atlanta, Okogie's checked in for Johnson. Sharp comes in for Zachary Riesesheim. And it's Simons in for Dort. Now, here's Simons. Over Garland. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Simons kicks to Daniels. Back to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Okogie. Count that one.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Now Hunter. Screen by Allen. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mobley. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
That one goes. Count it. Sharp's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here is Daniels. No scoring in this one. Back to Sharp. And Richards has it in the corner. Daniels from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Garland. He's got 7. The fader. Pass to De Silva. Here's Garland. Defended by Sharp. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. Now Richards. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Here's Okogie. Outside Daniels. It's over Garland. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Nick Richards. Johnson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Dort in for Anfernee Simons. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 8 to the inside. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sweet move. Here's Hunter. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And it's Sharp missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
And that one falls for Allen. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Now, here's Sharp. Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
And I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
And Mobley throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Sharp missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Allen dishes to Garland. Here's Mobley. Misses the three. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after this.
Hello and well. I think for Cleveland, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Hawks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Lou Dort out there with Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Daniels in at the three spot.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Garland. Fires the three. No good that time. The Hawks trail by 13. Dort with the bounce pass. Hunter against Sharp. 5 on the clock. Over Hunter. Another shot. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wasted no time on that one. Garland's got 10.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Pass to Sharp. Okongwu with a screen on Hunter. Sharp against Hunter. The three from Johnson. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels against Mitchell. Hunter with a screen on Daniels. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Over Mitchell. Atlanta again missing. Cleveland leading by 16. Pass to Mobley. Down low. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Mobley. Sharp on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Mitchell outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Pass to Allen and taken away by Johnson. Daniels against Mitchell. Now Sharp. Top of the key. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Mobley looking it over. And here's Garland for 3. The Hawks trail by 13. Sharp with it. 11 points in the game. Outside, Dort. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sharp missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
McCollum's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Richards is checked in. Richards, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Hunter. 7 points in the game. McCollum outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the 3 off target.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Great finish by Johnson. A chance to add another.
Mitchell, he's checked in. for Garland. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity.
Ooh, what a slam! Oh, my. What a slam!
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Johnson. Price is checked in for Daniel. And it's Simons in for Dort. Here's Simons. Good D by McCullough.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Last break here. Here come the Hawks.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Here's McCollum. Still without a basket. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Reza Shea. Outside Simons. With the floater. Richards passes to Simons. Over McCollum. And it's Simons missing. Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Tyson. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's McCollum for three. Rebound Atlanta. Reza Shea's got his fourth rebound in this one. McCollum against Price.
2 minutes.
Here's Reza Shea. Back to Price. And finished off by Price.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Mobley a screen. Fires for three. The shot no good. Tyson.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Price against Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by McCollum. And here is Mitchell. And 1:01 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
McCollum against Simon. Out to Price. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Price passes to Bridges, and the basket is good. Bridges has got his first bucket of the night.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Now here's McCollum. Still yet to score. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Simons. Here's Richards. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCollum against Simon. McCollum, no good. And so Simons will bring it up for Atlanta. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And that one, good.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's defended by Price. Launches a 3. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Price outside. Outside, Simon. Bridges sets the screen for Simon. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Cleveland leading by 4. To Mitchell, the 3, and basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Simons against McCollum. And the slam dunk by Simons.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Cavaliers have gone 1. Since the end of the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bridges sets the screen for Simon. Pass to Bridges. Over Carter. Bridges misses.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Mitchell. The 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Bridges sets the screen for Simons. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Simon. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Reza Shea's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Bounce pass, Simon. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. And it's Price missing. Cleveland leading by 10. Mitchell kicks to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Tyson. Drills the three-pointer. Tyson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
All these three. They're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McCollum against Simon. Over in the corner, Price. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Outside Daniel. Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Allen. And here is Hunter. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on Daniel. Just 4 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell with the steal. Inside, here is Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Down low, stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sharp. Allen with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 11. Hunter with it. Allen inside. He's covered by Daniels. Daniels pulls it down. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it. Now Mitchell. Now Hunter. Oh, great touch off the pass.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there. A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Now Hunter. Allen. Mitchell outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. It's Garland. And he hits from 17.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
The drive by Mitchell.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now Garland. Outside Hunter. Got it to go off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Count it! And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. That's tipped. Daniels with the steal. Stolen by Garland. With the floater. Mitchell. Sweet teardrop. Donovan Mitchell.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Garland against Mitchell. Outside Mobley puts up the three. Sharp rips down the rebound. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating floor.